Standing here, I'm often reminded that Christians have met on this site for 881 years. For hundreds of years, followers of Jesus have given their money to support God's mission here in Thurmby and beyond. And like those generations before us, everything that we have comes from the Lord. Just imagine going one day into a room in your house and finding on everything in there a post-it note that says, belongs to the Lord. It's like David says at the end of 1 Chronicles, everything comes from you and we have given only what comes from your hand. So giving to St. Luke's is part of how we worship. It's a way of celebrating and giving thanks that everything we have comes from the Lord, who in Jesus gave everything he had for us. But also standing here on a Sunday, I'm not just reminded of the hundreds of Christians who've met here over the years. I'm reminded that God has made it so at the moment that St. Luke's is made up of 130 different households, different ages, and different backgrounds, with different circumstances, all brought together in Jesus Christ. In Acts 4, we hear how the first Christians, we're told they were of one heart and one mind, and they shared everything that they had. See, giving to St. Luke's helps you to belong. It helps us share a life together in Christ. But that didn't mean the first Christians sort of stacked up everything they had in one room. Rather, they used what they had when there was need. And I want to say that today there is a need. There's a gospel need to continue that work of making Jesus known in Thurmby and beyond. That work that's been going on for nearly 900 years. It involves our work with children, young people and families. It involves our small groups and our seniors ministry. It's reaching out to the community. It's running Christianity Explored. It's giving gifts to people in financial hardship. It's supporting mission partners locally, nationally, internationally. And there's also a practical need. Each year, something between 2/3 and 3/4 of our income as a church comes from your generous, joyful, sacrificial giving. In 2023, your giving was just under £130,000. And I want to say to you, thank you. Thank you for every single one of those pounds. It pays for our staff team. It enables us to give a gift to the Diocese of Leicester, which means we're able to have vicars. It means we can do everything that we do in this building and beyond. And it means there's a building here too. But just like every household that makes up St. Luke's at the moment, our costs have gone up and up and up. And actually over the same time, levels of giving have gone down and down. And it's left us with a big gap. So over the coming weeks, I want to ask you, as those who belong to St. Luke's, to pray and think about your giving and then to act on your decision. See, giving to St. Luke's is part of your worship because there's a gospel need and because there's a practical need.